Hello. Ugh. Oh yeah. Let's play more Kombat.
More Kombat.
Yeah, I'm
Used to play that when I was young.
just streaming the tower. Yeah, it's pretty good. Me mates jumping on to have a few games. You ever played?
Oh, I haven't played for a long time. I used to be pretty good at it.
I'll give you a go, but I just
Played
don't.
me out a couple of times the other day.
Did we? Yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's
Played
right.
with people when I was younger.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know what fucking happened to me. I was playing the game. Came back to the fucking game and fucking suddenly I used to kill. What's it called? What's it called? Starving. Must have fucking kicked me off or something. Tried to get back on for a bit, kicked back in, kicked back in. Started watching it.
yeah. You should get the FNet cord next time, bro. FNet cord, you know. I've got this booster, right? That might help you. I'll grab it. Give me 1 sec.
It's alright. It's like and then as soon as that fucking kicks us off, and as soon as that get back in, you know, that's because you fucking test it. It's not fucking straight back up straight away, sort of thing.
Oh yeah, no, this booster will definitely help that.
Hey, Terry. Still up? Still going? Yeah, yeah. I told you before, it's a fucking, that's my biggest fucking policy.
We'll get some more for you, bro.
It's like 2 packs there, bro. There was like 12 pies. That's why. That's why. If I could do that to you, yeah, there's fucking another pack of this and this and that. That fucking space that had still a lasagna. Yeah, it's lasagna. I could have one of these, can't I, Tony? Yeah. I was thinking of getting on enough game, but I don't think I'll bother seeing you guys and doing other stuff.
You seen that router thing that I had, Tony? Oh, here it is.
What is it, a booster? What do I do? Put it on you hook it on or I hook it on?
Yeah, if you put that up in yours, you get what I'm saying? We just have to run the cable up there, and that will boost. It'll be like having that. But you know what I mean? Yeah, I had the booster for a while, but
So I've got to get an Ethernet cable to run that. For that. That's what you basically.
What a leap on that. Because I don't know how many outputs this has, bro.
I'm surprised that it doesn't fucking go from here to there. Then.
It's pretty warm. It was warm. Yeah, yo, what's happening? Just started playing Mortal Kombat. I'm trying to get better, man. I played online. I got smacked. I played the towers. I did all right. I thought I was getting good. The computer's pretty good though, bro. Ah, just blocked me then. Oh, get a little cloth. Yeah, I'm just having a crack at the tower. What do you want to play? I'll have a race. I'll have a gunfight. I'll play some COD. I'll play anything, bro. Yeah, most likely, Jimmy. Yeah. I'll have a game of COD later. Warzone or something. Oh, that's good. I'm going up the tower. Nice. The thing is, his moves are so random too. I'm using Liu Kang now. What do you think of Liu Kang? Yeah. The only thing is he's got to charge up for his like teleport attacks and that. What is it? Yeah. 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 I'm John versing Johnny Cage. Yeah,
I think it's looking at
yeah.
what's the other one? Oh yeah, no,
Killer Instinct. Oh, me mate's going. What's the fighting games? Me mates are talking up here. Tony and James. Oh, he got me with his special. Got him down to a like little bee's dick. I was watching some of the drift race videos, bro, and they were heaps good. Yeah, the drift tracks look heaps good. You see Bunch beat me in that. You see Bunch beat me, and then you see me beat him and that.
plus other bit.
Yeah, I don't know which one. That's right. I was watching you play zombies. You know when I went AFK. Yeah, it was playing you as the main. So the video's just you running around. Yeah, doing the Shadow Veil, I think it was. Uh, when I went AFK. Yeah, well, just the zombies. Yeah. I don't know.
City.
Yo, yep, yeah, yep. No, I didn't watch it all, but I just seen that it was you and that. Yeah. Oh, it's just good. Bit new shot. Well, I gave her something to eat. Oh, I got myself a cat today. Yeah, yeah. 6 dogs. Yeah, I've got to get chickens next. Nah, bro, there's cats all over the place. Bro, I got I got it from 4 houses down. The the neighbours are the ones who gave it to me. Yeah, the neighbours gave it to me. They've got cats next door. Everyone's got cats. Our mate across the road shoots people's cats. No, you just don't get it, bro. Cats are good. Yeah, well, the thing about that is, right, when I was reading, reading about when judges, the first thing that it gets into is this guy called oh, some fucking weird city name, and it was about this dude, right? And he was the first one that they went in and they ended up taking because he was the one who was in charge of all these other kings, right, in that area. Oh, mate. Anyway, he got his fucking 10 fingers and 10 toes and 10 fingers chopped off. No, this is the guy, the bag. This is the bad guy. Abimelech. From. Anyway, the whole thing, he says, he puts his curse into to existence. He was the original tyrant of the leader of another set of factions that were in the area. No, they were very they were tyrannical, and the the people of the land had to be moved along because they were so bad. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it is. No, it's very different in them societies, especially when their their customs and things. That's why it's called Old Testament, right? Because the fact is, right, that they operate in a different way. You got Rome, you got all them other empires coming around, just fucking terrorizing people, crucifying cunts, doing all that evil shit. You know what I mean? But there was other evils that exist. You know what I mean? Some things that are similar of nature, like crucifixions and other evils that just don't need to. You know what I mean? And they become a part of their things. You know what I mean? That's why they call pagan because they just did all these weird, really satanic sort of ritual shit, sort of sort of belief, superstitial, superstitial, and all that. Yeah. No, this is the thing, right? They're all of the same ancestry and descendants, and the land was lawfully bought, right? No, this is the thing, right? Is God is the one that tells him to go into the land, right? Before, after all the stuff that happens with Moses, you got to understand this is why Moses is so important because he was the prophet. He spoke with him face to face, and when Moses left, he had predecessors, and because Moses had a predecessor, Joshua, right? And Joshua is the one that gets given the charge to go ahead, right? And they go ahead and they conquer all the lands with Joshua and whatnot. Anyway, then there's enemies left, and they get told to go in there and annihilate all of them, right? And they don't. This is the whole thing. They go in there and they start adopting them and keeping them, and you know, settling in with them, right? Nah, nah. Anyway, no, this is because it's happening today. It's the exact same thing. This is why it's so important. Is the ones that was that they left, right? There's 10 nations that live in the Palestine area and so forth, and all them nations, right, are still under the same things, right? And especially with the Islam beliefs and that, it's part of the it's part of the prophecies. Um, to when the end will when the end will come, bro. Nah, bro, I know my stuff really well. I know how bad shit is. I know what it is. I know ideology and I know the spirit. They're two things that I am. I'm a doctor. I've got a doctorate. I'm I'm a doctorate, bro. I know my stuff. People want advice about godly stuff. When the thing about the word, right, is it's instruction for righteousness. So that's its whole cause, right? And Jesus for us is for doctrine, for wisdom. What he's part of what he's the legacy that he left us is for us to inherit. No, fulfill it. I did not come to destroy the law. I have come to fulfill the law. And what that actually means is they're interpreting the law wrong. Yeah, yeah, no, enforcement is the stronger word, but yeah, that's true. Those who love me obey my commands. You see, if you don't follow his commands, you don't truly love him, and that's the whole key about it. Those who love me, no, the Messiah is born when global tax was introduced. Global tax was introduced by Rome, right? The idea comes out and it says it. This is the whole reason why they had to go. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly. But the idea comes right in the pinnacle. Well, obviously, God was the one who thought that it was a breach. You see, when mankind does things that are egregious to the spirit of God, that's when God interferes, right? That's what I'm saying. You believe in karma, you believe in feng shui, you believe in all the things, you know. That's the way the that the power of God works, Jim. Is just say that, like the Egyptians, for example. Let's talk about the biblical perspective of the Egyptians. They rise to the pinnacle of dominance in the global sphere of civilization, whatnot, and it's the pinnacle of civilization and existence of that era, right? Nah, 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 nah. Like all things, bro. Yeah, I know. There's the sons of Seth and the sons of Cain, and you know the sons of Seth are the chosen line. The sons of Cain, No, I'm talking about when they left Garden of Eden, mate, and they first left and they settled. Nah, nah. At, if such a place exists, right, the Garden of Eden, the Tree of Life, right? Well, let's talk about like something like the Tree of Life and the deity and mystification and everything around it. You know, you say, well, oh, something of such mythic mythic legend, it's not a true thing. You know what I'm saying? But the the Tree of Life, obviously, that was sustaining us. You know what I mean? What I'm saying is the Tree of Life. Also, the Book of Life is what it's called. You see, those who live the way according of the Tree of Life also are written in the Lamb's Book of Life, and it's called the Lamb's Book of Life because that's what this. I'm talking about the Tree of Life that's there at the beginning in the garden, the center of the garden. It's known as the it's known as the Tree of Life. Out of out of its river comes fruit. Out of its river comes fruit in every season, and its water is for the healing of the nations. So it's pure water. I don't know what that is. Yeah, mad. Yeah, mad. Are you over there now, are you? Or I'm just fighting Sub-Zero. Oh, brutality. Yeah, nice. Oh, oh, I don't have my phone with me, man. I don't know where it is. Oh, yeah. I'm streaming at the moment. Oh, yeah? Yeah, mad. Yeah. Yeah, you into that sort of shit, are you? That sort of stuff. No, I'm just talking about like psychedelic sort of imagery. Yeah, psychedelic colors and all that sort of shit. Yeah, yeah, nah, nah. That's it, bro. The thing about Moses, right, is he goes and he lives the life that he wants to live, and he runs away from Egypt. He gets a wife. He has kids. He raises his sheep, and then all of a sudden, it's near the end of he's 80 years old or whatever, and then that's when call God calls him. Yeah, you can't you can't call that which is unholy holy, Jim. You know what I'm saying? But- And yeah, but I'm just saying that when he's doing what he's doing, you know, it, it's a calling. It's not anything else. You know, it's what's known as election, Jim. Election. And you know what? You know, if you're there spouting that rubbish, you're not getting elected, mate. I'm telling you, nah. If you start talking shit like that, they just won't elect you. Nah. It's speculative, bro. Yeah, yeah, I get it. I get exactly what you're saying. Because you're talking in a language that's not even language. Oh, that sounds exclusive. And that exclusivity that you're talking about or inclusivity is your problem. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I'm not gonna blaspheme Moses. If someone's blaspheming Moses, of course I'm gonna like say something. That's God. That they definitely will be like, good on you, bro, for sticking up for me. You know. Well, one thing is, it's perversion. It's a perversion of narrative, and that's what I'm talking about. See, every scripture has to be tested and proved by God does something, and then he does it the same way. Exactly, because it's not the scripture, it's not the Torah, it's not the Septuagint. No, no, it's not. You seen a burning bush that burnt that that was burning. Nah, 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 nah. The fact, right, that he gets leprosy, right, and he has to put his hand into his stomach. he puts his hands into his stomach and he's got leprosy. He pulls it out and it's got leprosy, and then he has to put it back in his belly and pull it back out. Yeah, yeah, that's right. And it's not only that, he does a couple of different things. It's scary shit. It's it's scary shit. He would have been like, because the whole thing about it is he's going to God. He's going, I don't want to go, and that he's not good enough. He can't talk and stuff. And God's saying, oh, don't say that. Say that you can. You get what I'm saying? It's the whole thing that he had a cannot attitude, and God was the one who chose him. And then he brought Aaron along, right? Well, if it's warped, it's warped, bro. There's the reprobate mind, and the reprobate mind is of the flesh, and the flesh will talk some fleshly shit. The spiritual mind will go back to what it know is, and you know what I'm saying? No, it isn't. It's not. It's it's adulterating the word. That's the thing about someone who is a good shepherd has protection over it. It has the seal of the scripture. Someone who is not a good shepherd will not carry the seal of the scripture. So what's the narrative then? Tell me the story. Is it word for word, or is it the account that you want to talk? That's what I'm saying. It's a perversion because it's not the true story. It's not the true account, mate. No. The thing is, right, when something's a true account, right, everyone, if that's what I say to everybody that comes to my church, I say, everybody here it hears from God in their own way, otherwise they wouldn't be here. And that's what we say. Everyone hears from God, otherwise you wouldn't be here. And that's the big thing. Yeah, everyone can say, yeah, let everyone speak as the oracles of God. That's what was given in Jesus Christ, was that now we can have the fruition to, have that. There's a lot more going on in the spiritual realm. That's what, see with Jesus. When he defeated death, just say out of all the powers of the universe. No, 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 no. This is how it's said, right? When there's all the we have all the powers of the universe right now, right? Say death, that that formality that we know of. Let's just say death in itself was a spiritual host, okay? And in death itself, it's an enemy of God. Death is Jesus broke free from death, and or you might as well say all in the scripture. Death is the enemy of God. It's the final enemy that will be defeated and put to rest. And that's the peace. That's one of the blessed promises that is given to mankind, is that the final enemy, death, will be done away with. And it talks about that You know what I mean? As a spiritual existence plane. You know what I mean? Death. Yeah, exactly. You know, so you have Hades, you have Tartarus, you have the abyss, you have hell, purgatory. You have all. You know, yeah, the, the Mayans, the fucking yeah, everything, bro. Like, you know, the whole thing about it is when Jesus, of course, for mankind to face redemption at a spiritual level. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, I'm on Mortal Kombat now. Because Adam did. Yeah, anyway, it's all good, bro. I'm still playing. Are you gonna play or what? I love me theological discussions, bro, and that's what I like. That you still like to have it, and you got the skepticism that's needed. You know, I love the skepticisms. Oh, rain, rain.
You lack divinity, Liu Kang.
Nevertheless, I remain Earthrealm's champion.
Only for a few moments more.
You ready?